What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about, one of the coaches that's as considered in the LSU coaching search, a coach that I'm very fond of. Should LSU take a hard look at Louisiana Ragin Cajuns head coach Billy Napier? Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to follow me on my social media platforms, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your bar. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. So come get at me, man. Y'all might hear beeping noise throughout the video. If y'all hear that, please just disregard it. I apologize for the inconvenience. UL Ragin Cajuns head coach Billy Napier is a very hot name right now out on the coaching circuit, not just for LSU, but obviously for the other openers also. You got the Florida Gators looking for a head coach now. You have the TCU Horned Frogs looking for a head coach. You have the USC Trojans looking for a head coach. You have the Virginia Tech Hokies looking for a head coach. Which I don't think he really considering those jobs, but I feel like LSU, TCU, and Florida are more kind of in his range or whatnot. Looking at Billy Napier, man, he's been an extraordinary head coach and a great leader for that program, that I'm very close to as well. Prior coach Mark Husband did a good job over there until the last 3 seasons when things kind of just got out of hand. And he came in first year, went 7-7, had a 500 record, and after that they just been dominant. They just been extremely dominant, winning the SEC West. Had job offerings before this year, but didn't quite move around, which lets you know he's a patient guy and willing to build also. And then this year, the Cajuns are pretty much going to win the Sun Belt. They got one more game with UL Monroe, which they should win. Same UL Monroe we struggle with. Then they get the Sun Belt Conference Championship game at home, and a game that I think they'll win. I think they'll make it App State or whatever. A game I think they'll win. I feel like Billy Napier right now is his time to move. I think that this season, if offered either to LSU or Florida, TCU, I'm not quite sure, but I feel like if offered either the LSU or Florida job, he will finally move around. I think the thing that he was missing at UL was winning an outright SEC championship, especially at home. So I think, then he has a quarterback that's been around for a while. He's finally going to be gone. So I think this is his perfect timing to jump into a bigger job. Now, should LSU consider him? I say absolutely, yeah. Look, there's the names we all know. There's the Lincoln Rileys. Mel Tucker name's kind of starting to, dwindle away a little bit, especially after their last performance. Dave Aranda name, former LSU defensive coordinator name is starting to come up a lot lately. But one thing I'm going to say is, man, as an LSU fan, I would really love to have Billy Napier. I think he's a great program builder. He's worked under Saban, worked under Dabo Swinney, worked under Jimbo Fisher. He's been an offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, tight end coach, wide receiver coach. And he's young, he's extremely young, like 42 years old. So he has a chance to really do things. He knows, obviously, the Louisiana area. Like, Baton Rouge is literally just 45 minutes away from Lafayette. So, he knows the area quite well. So when it comes to recruiting and things of that nature, his team, the Texas game got away from him a little bit. But the bigger the opponent, the better his team has played the last couple of seasons. He gets talent. He develops them. The thing is, I feel like we should take a hard look at him. Now, will he be the guy? My instincts tell me he won't. I feel like Scott Woodward, and I don't know Scott, obviously, but just my gut tells me he's looking more for a bigger name than a Billy Napier. But this is why I caution us to not really give Billy Napier the job. And I know you shouldn't base it on that. Now, look, if we get the guy like that's going to come in that we believe is going to do an awesome job, great. But this is what I caution. If we don't get Billy Napier, it's a really good chance that I believe Billy Napier end up in Gainesville, Florida, with the Florida Gators. And you would have to, unless when Texas and Oklahoma come, they switch up the scheduling format, you would have to face them on a yearly basis. And do you want him going over there and really reviving that Florida Gator program when you had a chance to get him right down the street to uplift your program? That's one of the biggest questions that Scott Woodward and everybody involved in this coaching search is gonna have to answer is, do you give a job to a guy that seems like a really up and coming, very good coach, though power group of five guy, or do you not take a chance on him but also risk him going to a sleeping giant like Florida as well and coming back beating you on a consistent basis? I feel like we should definitely give him a shot and give him a hard look for this job, yo. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.